Hi, my name is Gail Wilson. I am a Colorado State University trained master gardener, and I work in the Jefferson County area. This morning, we're going to talk to you a little bit about harvesting mason bees. Previously, we produced some videos on YouTube that showed you how to create these mason bee homes or these insect hotels. And if you'll notice here, it appears that we were successful. These tubes that are full have the mason bee larvae in them, and that's what we're going to do this morning. Well, it's a beautiful fall day, and I'm going to harvest some mason bees. There are a couple, I have a couple anyway, of different types of tubes. These are commercial tubes with liners and little plugs on the end. This particular tube was a homemade tube. So let's start with our homemade tube. What we're going to do is slice this open. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, so let's tear it. See what we've got here. The reason I'm harvesting these mason bees rather than allowing them to just do their own thing, which of course they will, is the fact that they have some pests out there. Can you see the markings here? This indicates we might have some luck here today. Anyway, we've got these pests. Oh, look, how fun. Can you see the cocoons? Okay, I got to keep opening. This is a female because of the size of that cocoon. These are those little specks you see on them. That's feces, the larvae's feces. And you clean this off, and we have a female cocoon. How exciting. Okay, we'll put it over here in a tray as I keep harvesting these. Now, I was telling you why I was doing this. The reason I'm doing this, okay, I'm going to interrupt myself again. There's a mud plug. Isn't that fun? The bee puts that in between the different cocoons. Okay, back to why I'm harvesting. The reason I'm doing this is that these bees experience some pests. One of them would be mites, and if they get these mites, that's hard on them. There is something called, it's a fungus called chalk brood. That's not good for them. And they also have something called cornmeal worms, and they will just, whoops, there's a plug. And they will just eat these little fellas, and we won't have any bees. We had a great deal of luck with this last tube that we opened. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 females. They're the larger ones. And then here are the 2 smaller ones are the males. Here are the plugs. They come in different sizes also. This is a pollen ball. That's what they eat on. And I wanted to show you this. This is a tube before it's been opened. This is the end, the far end, and that's where the females will be. The bee deposits her eggs, and she fertilizes it to be a female, puts all the plugs in between, and then here on the end is where the males will be. Okay, the final step in harvesting our mason bees is to clean the cocoons. They still have, you can see the feces here. They've got feces and other dusts, and what we're going to do is put them here in a container of lukewarm water. The little cocoons are watertight. You can keep them in the water for up to 15 minutes. And what we're going to do is we'll wish them around here and rub them a little. The cocoons have been soaking. They appear to be pretty clean. So now what I'm going to do is take them out of the water, put them on a paper towel, and you can see how dirty the water is, the feces in the bottom. And now I'll dry them, I'll pat them dry with another paper towel. And then what you should do is allow them to air dry for about another hour. We'll have a container. We'll put our little guys in this container. There we go. Oops. We'll close it up, put them in the refrigerator, and wait until next spring. Today's video was just an overview on how to harvest mason bees. There is a whole lot more information online, so please go and look for that in-depth information. Thanks so much for being with us, and I'll see you in the garden.